Meanwhile, the New York Mets, all over Matt Harvey. Now I will say it. The hottest team in baseball. The funnest team in baseball.
What place are
the
they in?
New York Mets. Good afternoon, Evan. How are you?
Oh, yeah, just the same old Mets.
Don't get cocky.
Kicking everyone's ass and pitching really well and making comebacks against the O's. Just the same. Yeah, I got nothing
You can
else
keep
to that.
going if you want. Don't matter to me.
Dude, I'm in a
Don't
very
get
happy.
cocky.
I'm not cocky. I'm in a very happy place as a sports
Sound
fan.
a little cocky.
Last night was a great victory for them. It was a great victory for the Yankees, obviously, finally sticking it to the Rays. Despite Kyrie taking
Let
an
me
elbow
just
in the
say something
face,
on that
I
real
enjoyed
quick.
that. It was
You
a
know,
good night.
so the Mets and Yankees both won last night.
Correct.
And, the Yankees get Judge, hits the home run early.
C-Mac predicted that. Let's give him some love.
We'll get to that later on, for sure, I promise. But what a difference, right? Now, the Yankees are playing last night in Tampa under this really dark cloud of COVID, to be fair.
Right.
You don't know what the reports are. Is it 2 guys, 3 guys, 5 guys, et cetera, et cetera. Apparently, learned after the game, Garrett Cole, who's one of their player reps, said that they actually took a vote as to whether or not they should play the game.
Well, he said some guys were less excited about playing than others. Yeah.
So there was not, I think, to him, I don't want to say, he didn't say these words, but there were clearly guys that did not want to play yesterday's game based on what Garrett said.
Based on his comments, it was not a unanimous vote.
And I respect that. So the Yankees win. Big win. They had to win that game, obviously. Judge gives them the home run in the first, and then the pitching was fantastic, as it's been for the majority of this year. The New York Mets, don't do it until the bottom of the ninth.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a big difference right now. And sure, it was a home game for the Mets, and that's part of it, of course. Winning a game like that in front of your home folks is always a recipe, especially when the Yankees are playing in that dump that we talked about yesterday down in Tampa.
Yeah, a shopping mall they're playing
But there is a difference. There is a tangible difference right now to that something that we refer to as it. That intangible JoJo, Juju, Momo, Moo, whatever you want to call it. And right now, in the moment, and I want to be the first to say it, the Mets have it. The Mets absolutely have that it right now. There was no doubt in my mind that they were going to win that game in the ninth.
I completely disagree with you on that.
Because you're nuts.
No, because they weren't showing a pulse offensively. And what's funny about what you just said, I'm not disagreeing with the way the Mets are playing right now and how hot they are. The Yankees have won 8 out of 10. Let's not forget that.
That's why I bring it up, but there's a difference. Now, I'll tell you this. 3 days ago, when Stanton's going crazy and Yankee Stadium's got 10,000 people, cursing out Altuve, I felt it.
Right.
But,
it took a hit when they couldn't sweep the series, when Altuve hit the home run, and then the horrible 8th inning against the Nationals on Friday night. But to their credit, they've responded with 3 straight victories.
Yeah, we're very blessed right now. Yankees are a game out of first place. They've won 8 out of 10. Mets have won 7 games in a row now.
Well, they haven't won yet.
The
they
game's
haven't
over.
won yet.
Dude, it was 7-0. It's over.
On their way to a 7th straight victory.
Yeah.
Let's just phrase it that way.
Day off tomorrow, which comes at a terrible time because they're playing so well right now.
No, I disagree because you need off days with the lack of starting pitching that you have from Carrasco and Syndergaard not being back and from Jake obviously missing a turn. I want to watch my team play every night, and their bench has done an incredible job stepping up, but they're hurt right now. Brandon Nimmo, J.D. Davis, Jeff McNeil last night, the pitching we just talked about. The Mets are an injured team, and I think that's what's adding to what they're doing. Jonathan Villar, Kevin Pillar, Jose Peraza making plays. The Mets right now are winning, mostly because of their pitching, but a little bit because guys are stepping up while major players are injured.
I think you got to be feeling pretty good right now.
Oh, great. That's how I feel good. Not very good. Great.
7 wins in a row. Yanks are 2 games out. They're 3 games over 500. Starting to kind of figure things out. The pitching's been phenomenal for both teams, really.
Yep.
And here we are. It's not even the Yugoslavian Easter yet. And the Mets and Yankees are both bowling right now.
Damn right.
And I wanted to be the first to say it because a lot of you people think I'm being negative, and I don't know where you get that from. I watched the Met game last night, and I was amazingly entertained. And there was no doubt in my mind that they were going to win that game.
When Pete Alonso grounds into a first-pitch double play, as the Mets are rallying, you thought to yourself, don't worry, they're going to come back? I didn't.
I had a weird sense come over me, just like I knew the Knicks were going to lose last night. I had a weird...
Even up 10 in the fourth quarter, you thought they were going to lose?
Not only up 10 in the fourth quarter, up with 10 seconds to go in the game.
Well, listen, man. Derrick Rose needs to grab that rebound. I know Derrick Rose has been great. Let's celebrate him. Let's go crazy. And he has
Randall
been.
made a couple more shots, too.
No, but that game changed because Derrick Rose couldn't box out Wes Matthews. That's it. That's the bottom line. And because they couldn't step on him up 10 when the Lakers kept turning the ball over and missing shots.
They
missed their opportunity to take advantage of it, especially the Lakers, who had no point guard on the floor. Anthony Davis looked winded by the end of the game. They blew an opportunity. It's not the end of the world, but it was a blown opportunity.
Yeah, it really was. But I felt sometimes you have that weird feeling come over you, and you just know it's going to happen. Like, I knew the Mets were going to win last night.
No, Craig. You're saying that at 2 o'clock the next day. Were you saying that at the time? To who?
I told Sonny and Lucky, Mets are going to win this game. And they go, we're watching basketball, Dad. Let us know when that's over with. I'm like, all right.
They were watching Knicks Bulls last night?
And then the New Yorker, the New York fan today is why I think we are the greatest fans in the world. And I think we prove it time and time again. I think the 10,000 people that were at Yankee Stadium a week ago when the Astros first came to town, first time in 500 whatever days,
right.
And they gave them the business literally from warm-ups to the last pitch. And we talked about how amazing the fan base was, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got to hand it to the folks that were at Citi Field today. And whatever the numbers were, I don't care how many people were there or not. It doesn't matter to me right now because, you can't sell a place outright. Place is always going to look empty till we have, a 60, 70, 80% capacity. They did the right thing today. You should pat yourself on the back. Matt Harvey got a standing ovation today.
Did you have any doubt?
I didn't, and I said yesterday.
I didn't have any doubt.
You did yesterday.
No, I think if this
I checked
was...
the tape.
Play it. Let's hear it. Let's hear my doubt. Go ahead.
Yesterday, I said standing ovation. You said, I don't think it'll be standing.
Well, no, I thought he'd get a respectable hand.
You said mixed.
I think he would get a respectable hand. If this happened a year after it ended with the Mets, when the Mesorocco trade first went down, he probably would have heard it. But enough time has gone by.
Yeah.
There's no reason to boo him. I think when time goes by, you're able to look back at guys and think about them in a more positive light. I think Yoenis Cespedes will get a standing ovation 10 years from now when they invite him back for Old Timers Day because you're going to remember the good times. And look, Matt Harvey didn't live up to all the potential we thought he had, but he was a rocket through the night. 2013 was awesome. He left it all out on the field in Game 5 of the 2015 World Series. By the way, SNY, how many times you got to show me highlights of Game 5 of the 2015 World Series? You talk about one of the most painful moments as a Met fan. They're showing me the walk to Lorenzo Cain. They're showing me the double to Eric Hosmer. I relive that at least once a week as a Met fan, and I got to see this on the broadcast.
You'll get over it.
I get it. I know what Matt Harvey did. We all do. We know it. And I appreciate him. I blame Terry Collins for keeping him in that game.
Now, all that being said, the Mets' success, the Yankees win, the Knicks failing last night to take out the Lakers
Nets
and making the
victory.
Playoffs. The Nets, whatever.
They won. Kyrie got hurt. James Harden may play tonight.
There's a major story right now, and frankly, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It sucks. It sucks like at the highest level of sucking. It sucks.
What sucks? Everything's good right now.
You would think that it is.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here, because I'm special. Because on a day when everything else seems to be fantastic, and we're all in a good mood.
Happy.
No, we're not, Evan.
Why?
Because they keep perpetuating this crap on us, and no matter how much we bitch and moan about it, they keep shoving it right down our throats, and frankly, we deserve better. We deserve a whole heck of a lot better, especially since we are embarking on a brand new era of winning football.
What is your problem?
What is my problem?
Yeah, I'm curious.
What is my problem?
I'm in a happy place. I'm positive. What are you bitching about?
What is my problem,
What is
you ask
your
me?
problem, Craig?
My problem is your problem.
What's my problem?
These no good sons of bitches decide that my and your beloved New York Jets are going to play a game in London, England. Who the F do you think you are sending my franchise to London, England and making me get up at 6 in the morning to watch them play, you morons?
Oh, man.
Pisses me off. We are not the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're not. and we don't belong
Yeah, we didn't
in
get Trevor
London,
Lawrence.
England. And it pisses me off.
Listen, man, I usually would agree with you.
But you're soft.
But
you
here's
lost your fastball.
Here's why I'm soft. I love the idea of waking up on a
no,
Sunday morning.
Nobody does, so you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
I love it because I experienced it once because I was in L.A. once for a Jets-Patriots game, not to see the game. I was at a wedding, and I loved watching the Jet game at 10 a.m.
No.
And we won. And you know what it did? My whole day was brilliant in L.A.
Don't you understand what the London game is?
9 a.m. kickoff. That's all I care about. Forget about the country. Forget about the continent. Forget about the fact it's not in the U.S.
Can't forget about it.
I can because
You
it's
can't.
9:30 a.m.
Good.
I love it.
Good. Well,
Sign
you
me
and I
up.
will be diametrically opposed.
I
Sign
love
me
it.
up.
I love it.
You know what you just did?
What'd I do?
You just lost all chance of ever being thought of as a Pulse to the People Award nominee.
You don't like 9 a.m. football?
Nobody does.
Oh, nobody. I'm sitting right
No.
here. I love it.
You're saying that just to argue with me.
No, I'm not. You're
Yeah.
saying it to argue with me.
No. I brought it up.
Yeah, but you had a feeling that I liked Sunday morning
No, I
football.
didn't.
I told you the other day, man, I wish we were in a West Coast place
Good,
so
move
we
to-
could watch football at 10 a.m.
Good,
Remember
move-
that?
Move to San Diego then. You don't deserve to be a New Yorker. There's not a single New Yorker on the planet, and I don't count you as a New Yorker now.
Oh, I'm more of a New Yorker than you are.
Is that right, Mr. Suburbs?
That's right.
All right. I saw you try to drive through New York City today.
I
Mind-bogglingly
am more
bad.
of a New York driver than you are. Craig is like,
okay.
here's the proof of it. Craig, who's bougie, probably never drives in New York, he has a driver for him, says to me, I'd say 50 feet, hey, you may have to get out of the right lane. Listen,
That's right.
You know what you do as a New Yorker? You wait to the last second and you get out of the
Nah,
lane.
you didn't-
What are we in suburbia?
You
Dude,
didn't- you didn't
I got
see the
it.
truck.
Of course I saw
No,
the truck.
You didn't even know the truck was
I
there.
forgot.
That's the difference.
I have forgotten more about driving in the city
Is that right?
than you'd ever
Is
know.
that right?
Mr. Bougie, I take cars everywhere with someone else driving. You know what you are?
Yeah.
You're a whiny backseat driver.
Is that right?
That's what you are.
You didn't even see the truck.
I saw it.
Admit you didn't see the truck.
Of course I saw
Admit
it.
you didn't see it.
I see everything.
I'm like, Evan, you may want to get into the left lane. There's a truck that's double parked.
And how many lights?
Full block ahead.
How many
and
lights?
you're like, oh, good idea.
Be honest with the people, because you got to be honest. How far ahead was that truck?
That was a full block ahead?
Dude, a full block ahead?
Yeah.
What is this, amateur hour?
It was a full block ahead.
I have to leave, and then I'm on the West Side Highway, and Craig's like, you got to get to the right. There's a slow-ass car on the right. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll pass him, and then I'll get to the right.
I have other witnesses. They will testify to what I said.
I don't care. I lost all driving cred respect for you. You're like a little old lady driving. Is that
didn't see-
offensive? I'm sorry.
You didn't see the truck.
Of course
You
I
and I
did.
both know in your
Dude.
soul,
Dude.
you didn't even know the truck was
Real
there.
New Yorkers change lanes at the last possible
Okay.
second. You want to know why?
Hey, Big Mac.
Because we don't care.
Do you think he saw the truck there? Be honest.
No, there's not a chance in hell he saw
Of
it.
That's
course I
exactly
do.
right.
Dude, you guys are all amateurs. I drive in the city all the time. I lived in Queens
Yeah.
and Brooklyn for over a decade. You live in Warwick.
Yeah.
You live in God knows where. Loogie's a walker.
Yeah.
I'm the only real New Yorker
Is
here.
that right?
Trust me, I could taxi drive in my sleep.
All right, Vance, who got hit by a taxi cab in New York? Oh, I didn't.
That was me.
Yeah,
that was as a
exactly.
biker, though.
Anyway, they are sending our beloved New York Jets out to England. I don't know if you really like it or not, but I can't stand it. It is it's demeaning to us. It's belittling to us. We don't deserve it. We are better than that. Looks like they're playing the Atlanta Falcons over there.
Yes.
Sometime in October.
But the key is,
and I hate it.
No, you got to
I really
mention
do
the
hate
key because this would piss me off. Here's how you could get me to agree with you. If A, it was a Jet home game, which it's not,
It is
I'd be
not.
annoyed about that. And number two, I really mean this. If it was a regular 1 o'clock start, because then it's like, why the hell are we over there? But you have to admit, Craig, be honest with me. There is something kind of cool about an early morning start.
No, there's not.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Why?
Because
You did morning radio
I'll tell
for
you
a
why.
million years.
Because I, like the far majority of people listening,
Yeah.
we plan our Sundays around football.
You still can.
We plan our Sundays around the barbecue, the tailgate, the drinking, the friends, whatever, all the things that come with a Sunday.
Totally with you so far.
Right. So now Saturday, we also like to go out. We socialize, we drink a lot, and we sleep till about 11. And then we start again Sunday for football. Yeah?
Yes.
So now you're telling me I've now got to ramp everything up,
Yes.
get up at 7 in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah. We're having company over
Yes.
at 9 a.m.?
Bagels in football,
No,
dude.
no.
Locks in
There you go.
football.
Bloody Marys or
Yes.
kegs and eggs.
I
I'm all
love
about
it.
it.
Bloody Marys on a Sunday morning. C-Mac, you're invited over.
Let's go. I'm
Craig,
coming.
you're not invited over.
Good. What side of this are you on there, Big Mac?
I love the early game. I have to admit, I love it.
I'm with you, Craig.
You love the 9 a.m.
Yeah, I
football
like
game.
it.
I'm not kidding. We're having a big
Yeah.
party.
I
My
wake right up, it's
father-in-law.
early.
Party.
My
Crisp in the
father-in-law is
morning
going
and
to
a nice
cater.
sunny day.
My father-in-law is going to cater, C-Mac. These two schmucks not
100%
invited.
in.
Me and you.
Great.
I'll go to Craig's house.
Yeah. Enjoy yourselves.
Yeah.
I'll be sleeping at 9 a.m. on a Sunday. Thank you.
Enjoy
Let me know
yourself.
how
Like
it is.
bacon on a stick. You drop one right in your Bloody Mary. You have a good morning, man.
That's right.
I'm down with bacon on a stick in the Bloody Mary. I'm not down watching football at 9 a.m. It's belittling and demeaning to my franchise. I'm never going to
Lazy.
stand for it.
Lazy.
It's another problem the NFL has.
Lazy.
Number to join, 877-337-6666. We'll get your take on all that stuff. The Jets are going to London. Woody Johnson's probably behind it, too. He probably loves it.
Of course.
I'll show all your mates around. You dummy.
Do you want to go?
Ugh, no.
You don't want to go?
No.
Let's do a road trip.
No.
Me and you will take a boat. We don't even have to fly.
I can't be in a car with you ever again.
No, a boat.
I can't be in any
Trust
type
me.
of
I
transportation.
don't know if I could
with
be
you.
in a car with you. You are
Yeah.
a whiny backseat driver. Oh, there's a car coming up 5 miles away on the right.
I see
Evan, you
things
may
early.
need to change lanes.
Yeah, it was an awkward car ride. I'm sitting there in the back seat with a baby seat next to me. I got mommy and daddy arguing up front. It took me back to a time of my life I don't care to remember, to be honest with you.
I'll turn this car around, son.
Yeah, right. I see the truck. What do you think? I'm blind?
He's right.
He didn't see it.
Of course I saw it.
You and I, Big Mac agreed. You didn't see it.
It doesn't matter what you guys say. Trust me. I drive in the city so much. This is all like nothing to me.
Okay.
Well, you never drive.
I mean, I drove for 10 years. I lived in Manhattan.
You were bougie as hell. You had a
Okay.
driver named Julio. You drove wherever you... Oh, wait a second. Is that someone else?